everyone. Welcome to Amir's podcast. I'm your host, Amir Ardabili. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yes, I said tonight because we are having a podcast at the Academy, and it's going to be at the night podcast. Usually we have the podcast on Saturday mornings. In this special episode, I'm sitting down with three rising stars from Amir Academy of Martial Arts, three of my own students that have had the honor and pleasure of teaching and training for a long time. I have Sauvagio, Chay Bertucci, and we have Kedar Barnes as they're getting ready and preparing with themselves for the Battle of Tampa Bay upcoming event on November 8th at Bayfront, St. Petersburg, Hilton Bayfront. And these three young guys represent the future of the martial arts, and they're driven by discipline, courage, and heart. It takes a lot of heart. You could have all the training in the world. If you don't have the heart, you don't belong in the ring. And that's why these guys are not lacking that. I can guarantee that to you. They are preparing mentally and physically for this challenge. This competition is huge. This is the biggest amateur kickboxing show in the United States. I'm not saying that because it's my show. You could ask anyone you want. You could even ask my competitors. They will tell you the same thing. It's sanctioned by ISKA, and so we're getting ready for this event. Hey guys, thanks for being with us. I know you guys had a rough evening and rough training already, and so we want to make sure we interview three fighters every night until the night of the fight so we could promote it. We're going to start with Sauvagio. Is that the French name?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah, Sauvagio. Yeah.
Sauvagio, just aussi patatu. Did I say it correctly? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah,
No.
there you got me on that one.
That was bullshit. That was garbage. All right, my friend. So tell me, how long have you been training with us?
A little under 2 years now. It's working on 2 years.
2 years. Fantastic. And how do you like this so far, the experience you've had?
It's changed my life for the better in every way I can think of. Like, it's just, overall, it's made me a better human just with my relationships and my other work ethics besides training and fitness. It's great.
It's great. And I know you're 2-1. You fought in the first Battle of Tampa Bay. I mean, not the first Battle of Tampa Bay. You fought your first fight at the last Battle of Tampa Bay. And unfortunately, the first one you lost, but you came back and fought again a couple of months ago, and at Mr. Stefan Buttenbeck's competition,
Yep.
You won that fight, and that was a great performance. And then you fought 2 weeks ago at Eric Marshall's
Yes, sir.
EMK. Actually, it was bite down, chin down, throw down competition, and you got a good standing 8 count from your opponent. You knocked him out. Actually, it was a knockout.
I got a knockdown in the middle of the round, and then at the minute 59, I had the coach throw the towel in. So
Fantastic.
I got a TKO, yeah.
Well, congratulations. I was so proud of you. Of course, I lost my voice on that fight. But I feel like watching my own kids. I mean, I love you guys like my own sons. Absolutely. So, Chay, tell me about you, buddy. You have a great career already. I know you were 1-0 as a boxer. Mm-hmm. You were 2-0 as a kickboxer. So you're 3-0, mm-hmm. and you're getting ready for your fourth competition in the next Battle of Tampa Bay. Tell us about your reputation. I mean, your background with us and how long you've been training, and we go from there.
I've been training at Amir's for about a year and 3 months, and I gotta agree with Cole when I just say, as a human being, as a fighter, I've completely evolved. I became a better man. I've grown from a boy to a man. Being here, just the environment, the people. This is a great place to be at, and I'm excited for my next fight.
That's fantastic. I mean, it's great to have you guys. I know you have a twin brother. He also trained with us, Charles. We miss him tonight. He's a great fighter as well. He trains very hard, and I'm glad he's not here tonight because I could not tell the difference when you guys are next to each other. I always get you guys mixed up. And Kedar, of course, you've been with the Amir Academy for quite some time right now. Well, how old were you when you started training with us?
I was 12 years old.
12 years old. And how old are you now?
19.
Wow, 7 years, huh?
Yeah.
Of course, we had some, pause in training during the obviously the pandemic.
Yeah.
We were shut down, but then you came back and forth. You had some injury. You had your surgery. You came back and you look fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
Are you ready for this battle?
I can't wait.
How about your parents? Are they excited or they're scared?
Mom's scared out of her mind. My dad, he can't wait.
Yeah, your dad. Yeah. I mean, dads are nuts. I mean, all we want to see is their sons go and break somebody's nose. I know it sounds mean. I'm not promoting violence, but
he's on the same page. He's on the same page.
Fantastic. That's great. So how do you like the training so far?
I love it.
Be honest with me, guys. You don't hurt my feelings, you know? So I don't want you to sit here and tell me, oh, you had the greatest training. But I really want to know if you guys are happy with what we do and with the training and the group, the team that we have. I think is just unbelievable.
I love the intensity and how a lot of other coaches really don't look out for the fighters like you do and make sure that they're on track for their fight.
Absolutely.
Like you call us up, make sure like, hey, you need to be here. If you don't, we're pulling you out. So you're just making sure that we on it. You don't want to see us get injured or lose to ourselves. You want to see us do the injuring. So
I know every one of you guys.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know every one of you guys were kind of shocked when you came to the first Battle of Tampa Bay because, no matter how much I talk about it, people don't know how big the event is and how organized and how classy. Because I've always been told by other promoters and other friends in the industry that we promote a show in a professional setting.
Absolutely.
For
yeah.
amateur fighters, because amateur fighters, they're fighting for honor. They're fighting for the pride and the honor of their school. So they're not getting paid. For them to be treated like a professional fighter is very important to me and dear. I want to make sure you guys feel special when you come to the fight. So knowing how big that event was, I know every one of you guys were shocked. How does it feel to get ready for the next big event? And in this event is even bigger than last one. Why? Because we are honoring the veterans. We have a very special presentation, and in this Battle of Tampa Bay, Amir Academy and the Battle of Tampa Bay, our organization, we are giving away a car to a single mom veteran who's going to be there, and she has no idea. We're going to surprise her. We're going to surprise the heck out of her.
Can't wait to see that.
Oh, this is going to be great. I'm so excited. You saw the car. It's already parked outside,
I
the
saw
white
it, I saw
SUV. So I'm excited. And then she has a couple of kids. We're going to fill up the trunk of that car with toys for both kids, a 8-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl. And I cannot wait until they look in their faces. But anyway, not to drift away from the subject. So, Chay, I start with you. How does it feel to be part of such a big event?
I mean, I'm excited. I'm blessed. I'm honored. I believe everything happens for a reason, and I'm fighting on an event of this scale while I'm an amateur because good things are meant to happen, not just for me but for all of us. So I'm blessed. I take on every opportunity I can with the best attitude and everything. So I'm just excited, and I can't wait.
Awesome. I love that. Good answer. How about you, sir?
It's exciting. Not everyone's ever going to be able to have a chance to fight at a professional level, and to be able to go to an event and it really, like walking out there, it feels like you feel the energy and everyone, all the crowd going. It's a great feeling getting out there. So I'm excited to get out there and do it again.
That's awesome. And you, Kedar?
same page as Cole, man. Like, I'm excited to get out there too. A lot of other amateur events I've seen is very small venues, probably like, I saw like 40 people in a crowd maybe, but you got the whole building like packed. So.
No, we had 1,000
Yeah.
spectators last
Yeah.
time. I mean, we had to let people go because we didn't have enough room, which is a great problem to have.
So crazy.
But again, the reason why, because I've studied this for so long before I do my first show. I remember my first show was in 1998. You were not even born.
None of us
I wasn't
None of
even
you guys were
thought-
born.
I wasn't even
But
thought of it.
1998 was my first show. I had 3,500 people at the Bayfront Arena before they tore it down. And it was televised, telecasted. We had over $250,000 in sponsorship, which is unheard of for an amateur fight. We had Budweiser, Subway. I mean, some big big names we had. We had Grandmaster Bill Superfoot Wallace, a world champion, undefeated kickboxing champion. He was our ring referee. You know, we had Don the Dragon Wilson, Mike Anderson, one of the pioneers of kickboxing, and Master Eric Marshall actually was my main event fighter in the first Battle of Tampa Bay. And he won the title against Chad DeStefano from New York. And yeah, it was a big event. So the reason it's successful, because my philosophy is that we cannot cut corners. You got to spend money to make money. You got to make sure you do things right. You got to make sure you treat the fighters more than anything else. I have fighters reach out to me and their coaches. They want to fight for the future events because they know what kind of a value we give them. And they want to be part of the show. And I'm honored to have them, because without you guys, we would not have a show. So now, how's the fight camp? I mean, you know we're in a special fight camp. How does a fight camp for you? I mean, how do you prepare yourself for the fight camp? How do you stay focused? Because I know what I do to you guys. I mean, I know how hard it is. How do you stay motivated and focused for the fight camp? Let's start with you.
it starts off with, I'd say, discipline outside of the dojo. So, you know, and also eating clean. Eating clean, it helps you feel way better. It helps, just makes you stay on track completely, you know. So
A lot of focus, is that right?
Yeah.
A lot of concentration. And again, we know how to, I mean, you all have jobs. You go to school, you have a job. I'm sure it's difficult to manage all of that. How do you balance that? You just do it,
yeah,
huh?
you just do it. That's
All right.
It's that simple. You just do it.
How about
No
you, Cole?
excuse.
I'd agree. You just got to do it because, you know, it's very hard. It's not easy having to go do all your road work, all your extra training, coming here every day. But the fight's not easy. The fight's even harder than any of this. And when you're doing all your training, you don't have somebody trying to knock you out at the same time. So that's all I'm thinking the whole time. I know what it feels like to lose. I don't want to do that again. It's no fun. Winning feels a lot better. So I have no problem just thinking, well, I can get up and go train if I can. I'm gonna go do it. It's just.
Well, the bottom line is, if you commit yourself to fight, you got to go 100%. You
Yeah,
cannot half-ass it. Is that right?
half-ass,
You
no.
got to go all the way. And how about you, Chay? How do you deal with that? As young as you are.
Well, for me, I think it's important to think about why you're doing it, right? Like, why do you train every day? Why do you come? Who do you do it for? And for me, it's like there's so much on the line. You know, I do this for my family, for my mom. I want to make everybody around me proud. I want to inspire other people. So that's what keeps me motivated every day, on top of thinking about my opponent and what they're constantly doing. Thinking about my opponent constantly makes me want to be better too.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a good way to look at it. And I'm sure all of you guys respect your opponents. They're all working hard,
absolutely,
and they're all working hard. They're all training hard. And the bottom line, everybody wants to win, so we got to train harder and harder to make sure that you win. Now, it takes a very special mindset to step into the ring. It's a lot of mental conditioning involved. How do you prepare for that mindset to get in the ring? Mentally prepare yourself for that pressure.
I'd say just try your hardest just to zone everything else out. That's kind of what I had trouble with last fight. Just zoning everything else out, focusing on your opponent. There's a lot of stuff that's gonna go around you, but it's still one person in the ring trying to hurt you. So just trying to stay laser focused as possible. Try not to slack off when training and conditioning.
So you think you got that resolved for this fight?
Yes.
Fantastic. Because I know that if you perform half of what you do here, you should be able to beat anybody in your
Yeah.
level.
Yep,
I'm as fast as you are, as good as you are. So, but I understand. I mean, I've been there, done that. I know what it takes, and it takes a lot of pressure. You know, it takes a lot of work, and it has a lot of pressure. I know when you know so many people are watching you. I always tell the fighters, focus. You know, just listen to one voice, your corner man, your coach, and that's it. And how about you?
I just try not to overthink it. Like, I train every day. We fight all the time. It's not something new. I've seen everything they can throw at me before. And, I mean, we have a lot of good fighters here, so it's not like I'm not getting good looks with, like, opponents and sparring partners. So I go in there and I'm just, all the hard work's done. It's time for me to go have a good time in the ring. Of course, I'm going to go out there and put my all into it, and it's not gonna go in there and be easy, and I'm not gonna be not tired or anything. But I'm gonna go in there and try to have fun and not overthink it. That's all. Just not overthink it.
You know what? I don't even know your answers. I don't even need your answer. That's what I want to say. I mean, you could still tell me your answer, but as young as you are, you never had a problem mentally. When you get in the ring, I've seen a change completely. You turn the switch on, and you're full force. I mean, you're ready to go to a war.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I remember you saying that, you know, many people train, right? But even less people fight. And I think people like us are born to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be any person and get in there and do this. It's not for everyone. You know, you see people come through the gym all the time saying, "Oh, I want I want to fight, I want to train, I want to do this, and they're just not.
They get
they're
hit
not,
once,
They're not
then
built for
they
it.
think.
Yeah, they're
And,
gone.
yeah,
in a
you
month.
heard the
Yeah.
Mike Tyson quote. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So
I mean, that's the biggest. Let me tell you something. That has been engraved in my head because we have seen so many people that come here. Is that
yeah,
right?
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
It's big guys, tough guys. They think they could fight, and
they're
they
gone
get
the
hit
next
once,
day,
and
yeah.
that's it. Next day. I got a couple more questions. Then we're gonna wrap it up, guys. I know you guys are tired. Want to go home and rest. What would be if you say one lesson you have learned? Because we know martial arts is not only about punching and kicking and sparring. If you were to choose one lesson you have learned from training at Amir Academy or training in martial arts period, what would it be, that one lesson?
Consistency leads to success. That's what I'd say. No matter how hard you try or train, if you keep on doing it, eventually it'll be all good. It'll be on track. So that's what I'd say.
Fantastic. How about you, buddy?
Stay humble, work in silence, be kind to everybody, and you will be rewarded in life.
Man, I like
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. And you, sir?
Persevere no matter how bad you feel and how hard it gets. You got to keep going.
That's awesome. And what would be the ultimate goal for you guys? Like if you're thinking right now, okay, all of us, I mean, all of you guys are amateur fighters. All of you guys, I know you have ambitions and dreams, and you have a future. Eventually, go to college, or you already, finish your. You have a trade right now. You're finishing school soon. What is the ultimate goal
With martial arts,
overall? I mean,
Overall.
if you want to become a world champion one day, I want to know exactly what you think.
I'd love to become a world champion one day. I actually aspire to be one. So yeah.
Fantastic.
I have, I wouldn't say delusional because it's not delusional if I know in my mind I can achieve it, but I really see myself becoming the UFC champion one day.
And why not? Don't ever doubt it.
I absolutely
Because
think I have the skills.
let me tell
the
you something.
capabilities.
I remember when I came to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I never forget this line. I went to Disney World for the first time, and before I went into one of those rides, something was written on the wall. It says, "You dream it, you have it." And so I do believe in that because you have to visualize it in your head. You have to have that dream in order for you. And hey, I know the possibilities of getting to a UFC fight, becoming a UFC fighter, is very slim. But
Absolutely,
but you
yeah.
could be that 1% or 2%
Yeah,
that could get in there if you follow your dream. If you train hard, you work hard, you could do that. you know?
It sounds crazy till it happens, and I'm a person that everything I do is based off of heart and compassion, and before lots of my fights, on a personal level, I cry out of like emotion, not because I'm scared or because I'm like, oh, I'm about to go fight. I cry out of emotion because I want it that bad. You know what I'm saying? That's
I like that.
That's how I am. Yeah.
I'll be scared of fighters like you. How about you, buddy?
I don't know. I want to keep training. That's my goal. I want to keep training the rest of my life. Do something with martial arts. Just ever since I came in here, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to keep coming back, and that's my goal.
Do you
now.
know why I like that answer? Because fighting is a very small part of what we do.
Absolutely.
So eventually you get to the age that you don't fight anymore, but doesn't mean you should stop. Look at me. I'll be 62 in November, and I still train. I still teach. I've done my competitions. I've done my work. I've done everything that you guys are doing right now when I was younger. But I never stopped. Just because you stop competition doesn't mean you should stop training.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
you keep on training the new generation. Working with new people, and then see people grow. I mean, right now, I have students who come to my class. They're like third generation, fourth generations I've been
Yeah, it's
training.
crazy.
The people that I trained in 1985, I'm training their grandkids.
Yeah, that's, that's the beauty of it.
So that's what I love about it. Guys, thank you so much for taking time to be with me. You guys are great.
Absolutely.
It's
Thank you.
always
No
a
problem,
great
sir.
honor to have you guys as part of the family of Amir Academy. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Great having you, buddy. Thank you, my friend.
for having me.
Thank you, Cole. And you guys, please tune in to YouTube, subscribe our channel, and listen to us on Spotify as well. Have a great evening. We love you guys. Until next time, have a good day. Bye. That. All right, guys.